Theo Coop, Do Better Squad. Please like the video and hit the goddamn subscribe button. We're back with another one. I have a few clips from TikTok, pretty short. Let's get to it. All right, so we have, the first clip is Tia Mowry. I know she was recently divorced from her husband and they've been married for quite some time. And I also know there was a clip of her talking about how she graduated from her marriage or some silly shit like that.
My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people look at, when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy?
Let's get to it.
Hi, my name is Tia Deshawn Mowry, and this is my first drink of the night. Hi, my name is Tia Deshawn Mowry, and this is my second drink. Hi, my name is Tia Deshawn Mowry, and this is my third drink. My name is Tia Deshawn Mowry, and this is my fourth drink. My name is Tia Deshawn Mowry, and this is my fifth drink.
Help me.
My name is Tia Deshawn Mowry. I missed shot number 6. This is drink number 7.
Help me. So embarrassing.
I googled it. Tia is 44 years old, and the obsession with social media is something that I've learned to accept for the younger generation. But Tia like 5 years older than me, bro. She is way too old to be on here on social media like that. I'm not a consultant, life coach, or any of that bullshit. I just make mediocre YouTube videos. So I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I think this is a way of coping and trying to convince yourself in the world, because I really think that a lot of women prefer to live in delusion opposed to reality, because delusion is an easier pill for them to swallow. It's clinically insane. In my opinion, that's the disconnect and the difference between men and women. Men can't afford to live in a delusional world, because if we do, we'll be homeless and die in the street. This is a way of her trying to convince herself that everything is good and she made the right decision. On the outside looking in, anybody who's not a super fan of yours or has the ability to critically think can look at this videos and see that this is a cry for help.
He found my OF page.
And he's packing up his leave.
Told you one more time. Fucking out of here. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Y'all know Theo, I don't really clown people on aesthetics look. Besides that one lady who looked like a zombie from the other day, I don't really get on people's looks too much. It's a bit lowbrow for my taste. But with that said, lady, lose this damn wig. This wig bang combination looks ridiculous. Like you can barely see your eyes. Natural hair, ladies, 24/7. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. If you weaved up watching the video right now, I hope this shit spontaneously catches on fire. Let's get to the clip.
I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me.
So
he
what's the
was
problem?
Handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing. And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect.
In the words of Kevin Samuels,
women like you die alone. Straight up.
I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife. And so I cut off the engagement. And it was so difficult because he was a good man. It's easy when a person is not good. You can justify why you cut things off, but when a person is truly a good person, it's hard to explain.
so basically that means she doesn't have a specific reason, or a specific reason that she's willing to openly share and admit to what it is. Because there was a reason she left this dude. Maybe she had 20 items on her checklist for a man. He only checked off 19. Maybe he sucked in the sack. Maybe she's just a chaotic woman and he was a man who brought calmness and peace into her life. A super chaotic person hates someone who brings calmness and stability, and they can't live without the chaos. Maybe he was too boring for her, but she knows that listen up all those good things that he brings to the table. Whatever one thing she knows is to make her look bad. That's why she won't specify what it is.
So I found myself trying to explain it to family and friends, and they were asking me a whole bunch of questions that, I could not say, exactly why, other than the fact that that I just did not feel the connection. There was something that was not there that I needed to be there in order for this to be my husband. And so I stopped trying to explain it, and I just trusted my decision, and I went on. But then I got an epiphany, and it was just like, have you ever been shoe shopping and you saw a nice pair of shoes and it's like, ooh, I love the color, I love the style, the heel is the right size, and it's a reasonable price, like it's on sale and it's a good shoe. But then when you approach the shoe, you see that it's a size 6 and you need a size 7. Does it take away from the fact that the shoe is a good shoe? Does it take away from the fact that you're getting a great deal for the quality? Does it take away from the fact that the heel is still the right size? It doesn't matter. All of that still makes the shoe is still good. But if it's not your size, it's not the shoe for you.
I wonder if this is a dick analogy. That's probably what it is more than anything.
And so that is what I had to accept. Yes, he was a good man. But what that feeling was is that he was not a great fit for me. It didn't take away from who he was, but it was just
sad
confirmation that he was not a good fit for me. And that leads me to say that some of us are trying to force relationships when we know they don't fit. It doesn't mean that the person is not good. It doesn't mean that they are not good-hearted people. It just means that they're not a good fit for you.
And just like there's people who are trying to force relationships where they shouldn't force them, there's also people, women, walking away from great men and potential husbands for bullshit, immature reasons. And again, nothing she's done is illegal, and she never achieves the desired outcome that she wants in life. Who is she to blame? She can't blame anyone but herself.
So free them up. Don't continue to settle for things that you know is going to cause discomfort in the future. Me purchasing a size 6 shoe when I wear a 7 is discomfort.
And the issue that I have is there at the end, where she talks about settling. That's one of the biggest problems when you have these discussions in this space, is that you'll have, and Mr. Samuels was one to help bring it to my attention, because I didn't recognize the severity of it until I started watching this content, where you have average, everyday women. Of course, she's not ugly, decent looking woman, lose that wig, but you have average, day-to-day women who make average money, who are average looking, who live average lives, thinking that their same average counterparts is beneath them. I have a chick making Whoppers at Burger King, making $12 an hour, who will think that her coworker who makes the same amount of money working at the same place, that she's better than him. It's the craziest thing. And this is one of the reasons that unfortunately some women end up perishing by themselves. There's another aspect as well of thinking that the grass is always greener, especially when you're a young woman and you still have your looks and you haven't hit the wall yet. I'm sharing this shit on social media, then content creators like myself would have nothing to react to. But you guys let me know what you think. After party in the comments. Do Better Squad, 25,000 subs, 50,000 subs by the summer. Let's get it. We out.